Today's job is multiple sequence alignment of quite a huge data set, about 129,000 COI. Now, COI in principle easy to align, in practice can be a bit awkward. So I do profile alignment, which is kind of a high throughput method and commonly used in large COI, large metabarcode data sets. There's a few tools to do that. This I have my own and uses a standard approach, blast and then pairwise alignment. Now what I've done today is I've remade the profile. So let's have a look at the original profile first. So here's what I'm going to align. You can see not aligned, but should be, you can see the similarity anyway, so it's not particularly difficult job, although some messy things in there. Profile alignment is where you align against something, and what I'm aligning against is rather old now, and it's this file here. Notice the name HO3. This is Haber et al. 2003 insect profile. So it's actually one of the original barcode profiles, and you can see here there are 92. Now, one limitation of I wrote my own alignment tool, and it requires profiles with no gaps in there. Unfortunately, I just never got around to fixing that. In any case, still, where are we again? This one. So I'm aligning these against. Swap these around. So these queries, you're aligning them against the profile or the references. So we're aligning against these. So what you do in practice, you first do a blast of this against references, and then the top hit, then you do a pairwise alignment. Now, so I'm aligning against only about 100 sequences. So this is the problem. I want to update this. Now I have done a couple of other updates for other things. I recently did an update for a Lepidopter specific colon alignment, so a much bigger one. But somehow I'm still using this old 2003 one, so today I've just updated this profile alignment for COI for all insects. Now it isn't even all insects. This particular database has a few of the smaller insect orders not included, but for the most part this is fine. So this is how I've updated. So first I did a profile alignment against Haber et al. 2003, and then the output of this is what I'm going to make my new. So it's basically an iterative alignment, iterating 2 steps. So then I have the first stage alignment. This is what I use to process it. So I go through the first step alignment, and some standard FASTA reading code. So get each FASTA entry, pull out, separate the ID line from the sequence, and then check the sequence. So I'm ignoring sequences with any ambiguities, missing data, gaps, and so on. Then anything else, I'll get one representative per genus. So pull out this first part of the ID, which is genus, binomial genus from species, and pull out the genus. Use this as a hash key and then put the sequence into there. So effectively we're filtering one per genus, which gives us a new profile here. Okay, and you can see filtered one per genus. We now have so we now have a profile of 17,000 nice looking sequences. So one representative per genus, which is a lot more comprehensive than previously. Previously you just had a profile of 100. So greatly increased the profile, and then now I've just started alignment against a new profile here. So I have a new profile or new reference alignment of these, what were they again? Several tens of thousands, and then are unaligned, and then we're going to do a new blast to get the top hit, and then aligner to do the pairwise of each. So this should find a reference to align against, which is a lot more similar to each query. So hopefully this should be a bit more comprehensive, and then we'll just compare how much we're going to get in the output file. Okay, so this job is done, and I'll just wait for the alarm to run. The only concern is how long this is going to take. Is it going to take considerably longer or prohibitively long to do? So the first stage I ran this morning took about 1 or 2 hours. Now if this takes say half a day, that's fine, but if it takes, so now I've got this huge profile to align against. If it takes if it's prohibitively slow, I'm going to have to filter this a bit more, but we'll see. But for now, job done. We're aligning against a much more comprehensive profile alignment.